What insane wedding rule did your bridezilla sister make that sent someone to the hospital? 3 weeks before her wedding, my sister Lauren made an announcement. I've been thinking about the optics of my wedding party, she said while looking at me. You being 32 and single doesn't fit the image. So here's the new rule. You can only attend if you work as catering staff. You'll serve drinks, clear plates, and stay in the kitchen during photos. Wait, did my own sister just tell me I should attend her wedding as catering staff? Heck, she even handed me a uniform. I shook my head and said, Lauren, I won't be doing that. Then you're uninvited. It's my wedding and my rules. It'll be better without you anyways. Fine, I'll uninvite myself. Here's what Lauren forgot. I wasn't just her sister. I was the only one who managed grandma's diabetes, kept our divorced parents from killing each other, and babysat the groom's alcoholic brother. Without me, it was bound to fail. 10 minutes into the wedding ceremony, Grandma collapsed and went into shock because someone had given her the sugary chocolate cake. What's worse, the paramedics gave her the wrong type, so she had to be carried out on a stretcher as Lauren desperately tried to get everyone to focus back on the wedding. Then came the seating disaster. Dad's girlfriend accidentally sat in Mom's assigned seat, and Mom went nuts. This is my chair, you blind harlot, Mom said. Dad's girlfriend stood her ground. Can you get out of my sight? I don't like looking at weird bugs. Before she could finish, Mom had yanked her backwards by the hair. They went down hard. Dad jumped in and helped his girlfriend, so Uncle Tony punched Dad. The bridesmaids joined Mom's side. The groomsmen backed Dad. The flower girl got hit with a bouquet and started screaming. The priest was walking up the stage when a glass hit his face and broke his nose. He left the venue immediately. Somehow, Lauren managed to calm everyone down and continue the wedding with a backup officiant from the crowd, but the tears from stress had already ruined her makeup. Here comes the best part. During the reception, the groom's brother found the open bar. Everyone knew he wasn't supposed to drink, but without me there, no one even bothered to keep an eye on him. He grabbed the microphone within seconds of downing his third shot. Toast time, everyone. Let me tell you about the bachelor party. He connected his phone to the projector to show just one photo. Then the entire room literally watched a stripper named Diamond give the groom a lap dance 2 days before the wedding. Diamond is a nice girl. She's very flexible, Marcus narrated. The groom's mother fainted on command. His father tried to turn off the projector but pulled down the entire screen instead. Mom saw her opportunity and set Dad's girlfriend's hair on fire with a Unity candle. The brother's phone was still connected, and he'd literally started texting the stripper. Everyone saw his texts from Diamond. That wedding looks lit. Is your brother single now? The police arrived and took both our mom and Dad's girlfriend to the station, and the photographers were so excited that they took more pictures of the cars rather than the bride. Lauren called me screaming, "Everything is ruined." None of my business, I replied, but all that was nothing compared to what was next. Trust me. Even though Lauren pretended like she wasn't jealous of Diamond the stripper, she could only fake it so far before her real feelings showed herself. As she was cutting the wedding cake and her hand holding the knife came crashing down, she missed entirely and stabbed the groom's hand instead. He screamed and collapsed on the ground while the red that was pouring out covered Lauren's wedding dress. She looked shocked at her own actions, but instead of helping her husband, she instead turned to the photographers and screamed, "Stop taking photos! Don't you dare capture the red on my wedding dress." When she saw how people were rushing the stage and calling 911, that's when she finally snapped out of it and apologized to the groom. The groom yanked his bleeding hand away from Lauren. "You're insane," he shouted. "You stabbed me because of a stripper?" Lauren was sobbing, mascara running down her face like oil streaks. "It was an accident. I was aiming for the cake." "You were aiming for my heart," he yelled back. The best man was wrapping his hand with tablecloth while the groom kept backing away from Lauren. She followed him, the wedding dress train dragging through the red. "Baby, please, we can still do the first dance." The groom looked at her like she'd grown a second head. "First dance? I need surgery." The photographer was still shooting. "This is incredible," he whispered. Lauren called me the next morning. "I need you back. It literally turned into the Red Wedding 2.0 just because you weren't there. I thought I'm just the embarrassing single sister who ruins photos. Please come fix this. My husband is in the hospital. The police want statements. Dad's girlfriend is suing Mom. I can't do anything without you." I thought about it and then said, "Sorry, can't help. Bad optics."